Good morning, my students. Back again in a new lesson of our distance learning. Today we are going to handle Unit 12. As you see on the board, here we have the new vocabulary that we are going to have. In the middle we have the title of our unit, entitled as What Happened. And basically we are going to focus on the past continuous versus simple past tense. Here we have the date and the day of today, Thursday, June 25, 2020. And here is our learning objectives. So by the end of our lesson, we have to know and we have to get to know to practice using the simple past tense and past continuous tense. Yes, as we have just mentioned, we will have the simple past tense. Basically, or honestly speaking, we will know how to use the simple past tense to interrupt a continuous action or past continuous action. On the board, we have three main examples. Okay, for the first one, I was watching a good movie, but I fell asleep before the end. Again, let's read our sentence. I was watching a good movie, but I fell asleep before the end. So, looking at our sentence, we will make sure that we have a continuous action, an action that is running, that is going on, which is watching, or watching, was watching. Then came, a simple past tense, which is fell, the past of fall that interrupts it. So, what I was doing was that I was watching something. Then I fell asleep. So fell here came in the form of the simple past tense. So fell is the past of fall. Okay? So we have fall and the past is fell. As for watching or watching, it's our past continuous action. Okay? Sentence number 2. It's having the conjunction when. But here it's having the conjunction but. Okay? So when. They were talking to their father. So this is our past continuous action. Something that was going on, which is talking. Then came, yes, that action in the simple past tense, which is rang, the past of ring. So, what were they doing yesterday? Yes, they were talking. They were talking. They were keeping talking to someone, okay, to their father. And what happened next? So, what happened next should come in the simple past tense. Why? To interrupt it. Okay, so when the phone rang. So rang here is in the simple past tense. It's not a continuous action. It should come in the simple past form. Rang. But what was going on, what was in progress is we're talking. So here I started with the past continuous tense. They were talking to their father. So what happened next? Yes, the phone rang. Rang and finished. So it's in the simple past form. Okay? Let's come to our third example. And here we have a conjunction while. Okay? The conjunction while. So while he was shopping, one day a celebrity. What celebrity? Celebrity means a famous person. Okay? So a public figure. So what? A celebrity walked into the store. Okay, so what is our in progress action? It's shopping. So here it's past continuous. Was shopping. Was where plus the verb plus ing. Okay, so while he was shopping one day, what happened? So what is going to happen should come in the simple past form. That's why here we have walked. It's regular verb, regular past simple tense of walk. So what? A celebrity walked into the store. Okay? So here we have come to the end of our three examples that might show how can we use the simple past tense to interrupt a continuous action, exactly past continuous action. On the board, here we have our rule that we have just explained right now. And below here we have an exercise that might show in detail how can we use the simple past tense to interrupt that continuous action. So, our exercise rubric, complete the sentences, then compare with a partner. Here we have to complete each sentence, each gap, either using simple past form or past continuous action. Okay, let's look at our first example. My brother, space, and here our verb in brackets is snowboard. When, yes, our conjunction here is when. Okay, let's come to the whiteboard and see when. Yes, here is when. It should be preceded by past continuous. Was, were, verb, ing. Then. The action that will interrupt it should be in the simple past form. So what? Yes. When. Comparing the two, the same example that we have here in exercise 2, in example 2, should be preceded by what? Past continuous action or past continuous tense. So, my brother, yes, was aware. It's just one brother. So, my brother was. Then snowboard as a verb should be followed with ing. Why? To make simple past, to make past continuous verb. So, my brother was snowboarding. Then what happened? Okay, what will happen is that action which will interrupt our continuous one or continuous tense. It should be in the simple past form. Comparing it to our second example. Here it's in the simple past tense. So, break should be simple past tense. Again, my brother was snowboarding when he, yes, the past of break is broke. It's irregular verb, okay? So, when he broke his leg in several places. My example again, my brother was snowboarding when what? When he broke his leg in several places. Okay? So as for point number 1, it's gonna be the first space will be was snowboarding. Okay? Then the action that will interrupt, which is break, should be past, and it's irregular. So what? Broke. Okay? It's gonna be broke. Yes. Okay, let's have one more example here. So point number 2 says what? Several years ago, I space have problems with math. So someone is having a problem with math. Okay? So I space find tutor to help me. Okay? So again, several years ago, I space have problems. So, comparing several years ago with while. So it's gonna be followed with simple past or past continuous. Yes, it's past continuous. So, several years ago, I, and I here is singular pronoun, was or were. It's gonna be yes, was. So several years ago, I was having problems with math. So that was my continuous action, past continuous action. I was having problems with math. So what? What happened? So I. So find. Find here should be simple past form. The one that will interrupt the in progress action. So the past of find is, it's not regular, it's irregular. It's gonna be found. Okay? So for the first space, it's gonna be I was having. Okay? Then the simple past form of find. It's gonna be what? Found. Okay? F O U So let's see it again. Several years ago, I was having problems with math. So I found what? Found a tutor to help me. Okay? Still we have some points from 3 through number 7. Okay? So what I will ask you, my dear students, just to go over the rest of our exercise. In case you have any difficult problem or any inquiry, please contact me and keep in touch. Thank you so much.